Hello, this is Asker from VOLA, and you're watching Loud TV. The tour is great. It's it's a nice package of bands, and I think the audience has been really nice. Nice to talk to after the show, and we see lots of people in VOLA shirts, so that's very comforting. And people that sing along. Yeah, we played a tour with Catatonia in 2016. Around the same amount of gigs, I think. So kind of similar, but yeah, nice. We have a bit more time on stage this time, so yeah, I think there are more fans this time. And there's a part in our last song where I sometimes ask people to sing along. And yeah, it's been really good. It's strange because when you're writing the songs, it's all about sort of comforting yourself, making music for yourself as a music fan, but when it reaches other people, it's also really amazing. So when both things happen, if it means something for yourself and for other people, it's just extra special. So yeah. Well, we spent around 6 months, I think, writing it, and like we have our individual workstations that we work with, and then we like collect our ideas and meet up sometimes to work on them together. So I think it was a pretty like effective writing period. Just like first, it's about finding a sound, which maybe took some tries, because we had some ideas that sounded quite a lot like our debut album, but it just felt a bit old, a bit dated. So once we moved into a new territory, it started to feel fresh and exciting, and from there on it went pretty fast, I think, writing the album. So yeah.
And this is not an Emaze 2.
Yeah, exactly. We wanted to do something different. I think we felt like we had explored the sound on In Mazes 100%, and if we made In Mazes number 2, it would just be like a competitor in a way. So instead of having that problem, we just made something different. So yeah. Yeah, I think I went back to some of my earlier influences, like Porcupine Tree, for example, and Opeth, and Ocean Size, and just bands that have always like had one foot in rock and one in metal, and sort of like rediscovered my excitement about albums that are very diverse and have this sort of journey, and that's how this came about. I think just returning a bit to that vibe, because it's true that In Mazes was very much inspired by Meshuggah. So this time it's more like a spice sometimes when the Meshuggah style riffs appear. This time it was just much faster, I would say.
Because 6 months is not...
No, it's not that long. So it was very focused. But other than that, it was pretty much the same way. We've never been a band that has written in the rehearsal space, for example. That's not for us. We like to sit at home and just in a peaceful place and just think about what we're gonna create. And it has worked for us up until now. So, but let's see what happens in the future. Maybe we'll try to write in a different way. I don't know. Yeah, the lyrics this time they are more about me observing the world and creating these stories. That this time revolves around a lot around social media and the internet, and how our relationships have changed since we began communicating a lot through the internet. The way we may have connections with people, like on a screen, online, but if we met those people in real life, we might not be able to speak to them face to face, because it's a different type of relationship. So yeah, I tried to explore this theme a bit, creating characters that are experiencing like relationships dissolving and heartache and anxiety and restlessness, all based on this reality where the internet has a lot to say. So that was quite different than in Maces. In Maces was more about looking inwards and like looking at my own thought patterns and stuff. So this is it was a different approach. Say.
But you don't want
yeah, it's sort of a metaphor for having these connections with people online, and our like constant search for credit, for applause from people that we get maybe, but it might be from people that we'll never meet face to face. It might be from people that live far away. So it's applause, but it's an applause, but it's from a distant crowd in a way. It's not a person sitting in front of you doing this. So that's kind of where that name came from, I think. Now we have this tour, which is a good starting point, very good starting point, I would say. But we want to get out there and headline also, play a longer set. We want to play a lot of festivals, and we want to do other support tours also. So I think next year will be a lot of touring, but it will be fun.